What it do, crypto fam? It's your boy Crypto Bro 9000 out here in these crypto streets, and I'm back at you with another segment of this OG crypto funk. Your boy in Vegas right now, gotta make it real quick, so check this out. I'm going right in on it. Check it out. Yo, I just rolled into these crypto streets in Vegas last night for XRP Las Vegas, and you know I came early because it's Vegas, baby. And of course, you know I want to chop it up with some of the maxis that I could find. For the most part, they hyped up, riding that Bitcoin run up and planning to parlay some of those gains into the altcoins. Yeah, even XRP. But hold up. One of them came at me sideways, giving me flack because I said Bitcoin was on welfare. I was like, snap, you heard that? You saw that video. Look, if y'all ain't seen that video, I'm going to leave the description. I'm going to leave the link in the description. So they hit me up with the same tired narrative, you know, Ripple can make more XRP. XRP ain't decentralized. Ripple got too much control, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, outnumbered. But I'm like, yo, let's ask Grok if what you saying is true. And whatever Grok say is the gospel. So we did that. And guess what? Smoked them on every single point. XRP is decentralized. Ripple's just one of the many validators, and no, they can't just print more XRP. Facts only. But you know, some of them are seeing like getting the value of the protocol and what Ripple's really about. And this industry is moving so fast, y'all. So let's keep it real. Bitcoin's up 50%. Cool. XRP, hell, we up 350%. Numbers don't lie. Vegas, XRP, we out here winning. We also winning with Viva International, the Chinese AI-powered mobility group that just came out and said they plan to raise $300 million without touching equity. Straight cash, bank loans, and institutional credit to build a massive XRP reserve for their global chauffeur network. The CEO Nan Zing out here telling investors that this is about cross-border settlements, on-chain bookings, and a web loyalty program. Born travel, baby. And this is just one of the 3 big moves. They're also hooking up proprietary blockchain tech and pushing overseas expansion. Now, they ain't got no timeline yet, but they are keeping it flexible to scoop XRP based on market vibes. And check this. They renewed a deal with Tongqing Travel, slinging 240 million users across China's intercity charter lines, using XRP to kill currency conversion headaches for international trips and driver payouts. This ain't no done deal yet, but the executives say that it's non-binding until agreements are locked and due diligence clears. Oh, and get this. Viva Power just snagged $121 million from Saudi Prince Abdulaziz to build their own XRP treasury. Hot on Viva's heel. XRP low-fee, lightning-fast ledger is pulling in the heavyweights. Yo, this is from Ray Fuentes. He's leaving the Bitcoin conference, and he's talking to his Lyft driver who tells him that he uses XRP to send money to his family in Mexico instantly for a fraction of the cost. He also says that Western Union and Remitly, he says they're done. Real talk, real utility, this is what the future of finance looks like.
The first time I used it was amazing. Basically, I used this to send money back to Mexico to my family. I discovered that there were no fees. That was super fast, and as I told you before, in less than 5 minutes my money is there. Super expensive systems and companies like, I don't know if I can say brands, but like Western Union or Remitly are gonna disappear. There are hidden commissions, there are many issues, and even scams, you know? With Ripple, all is transparent. I love it, and it's the future.
Okay, and this one right here is from my girl, Amelie. Hashkey Group has just listed XRP for institutional investors across Asia. Now, this company is a major player in Hong Kong. This announcement came today and follows XRP's inclusion in the U.S. Strategic Crypto Reserve and its surge in 2024. This is what sparked Asia's first XRP tracker fund with Ripple as an anchor investor. Their platform, licensed by Hong Kong Security and Futures Commission, now offers spot XRP USD trading, so the big players can tap into XRP's potential without direct ownership. Look at this right here. Alt Capital Group, a subsidiary of Hyperscale Data, plans to acquire up to 10 million in XRP to support its upcoming XRP lending platform for U.S. public companies, which is launching in Q3 2025. This could be another one of those 1700s NDAs falling off. An Alt Capital Group is now coming forward and buying $10 million in XRP for their innovative XRP lending platform. They tailored this for public companies and plan to launch it in Q3 this year. Fast transactions and low costs will empower these businesses with liquidity like never before. Alt is betting big on blockchain. Alt is smart. Be like Alt. Moves like this can redefine how corporate America leverages digital assets. Another company holding XRP on the books. Way to go, Alt. Here's another one from our girl, Amelie. XRP saw a big jump in derivatives activity over the past day, with volume up 43.1% to $4.42 billion. This is from Times Tabloid. It says XRP ledger validator sends critical warning to XRP holders. It's from Vet. This is Vet's message. It's clear why the flurry of integrations, partnerships, and innovations announced around the XRP Las Vegas signals a period of unprecedented growth for the XRP ledger. It also creates fertile ground for scammers seeking to exploit the enthusiasm and confusion. Be insanely careful interacting with all of these companies, putting out announcements about either doing RWAs on the XRP ledger or buying XRP. This is what Vet wrote, emphasizing that holders should let the dust settle because scammers are everywhere right now. And it's true. The XRP ecosystem is booming and the risks are rising. So, we got to be extra careful. And right now, XRP Las Vegas is in full effect. So, we all wide open like a baby. So be careful out there, protect your bags. I'm still not pro Caleb and Brown because I don't feel nobody holding my money without no FDIC. That's just how it is. Otherwise, it's just me in the sawed-off shotgun, hand on the pump. Well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead on and wrap this one up because I need to get dressed and get down there to the MGM. You know what I'm saying? I took a road trip here, so it's been a few days. I just had to drop something. I had to see some friends on the way over here. I couldn't pass up the chance. Ain't nothing like old friends. All right? So if anything happens, I'll keep you guys informed. Check out the video below in the description. All right, City Lights. Gonna set my soul on fire.